Let's talk about Bronny James. Let's talk about Bronny, man, for a little while because as of the NBA, the trade deadline is happening. A lot of people are wondering what LeBron James will do because obviously the clock is ticking for LeBron. He's still playing great, but he is 39 years old of age. So a lot of people will be like, okay, we all know that he's trying to play with his son. So who's going to draft his son? Because that might influence LeBron James' next landing spot or him staying in LA long term, right? When it comes to Bronny James, a lot of hype because obviously he's the son of one of an all-time greatest player. But it felt like he was an NBA lock at first, but his play right now in college has just not been impressive, to say the least. So a lot of people are turning their back on Bronny. Matter of fact, it's a lot of hate too, which is kind of weird. Just noticing how people can just switch up on you. But yeah, that's besides the point. So looking at Bronny James' stats, he's averaging 5.9 points, 3 rebounds, 2.6 assists in 20 minutes per game, 37 from the field goal, 27% from three. Not impressive. So let's hear what Matt Barnes has to say about him being a NBA talent or not, and then we're gonna come back and react to it.
This year, to be honest with you, I haven't seen a ton of Bronny's games. I feel like he could probably use another year or two of just kind of honing his skills. And Key and I were talking about this, off air before we started. Obviously, having that James name is going to help, but at the end of the day, it's not going to keep him there. It may help him get the opportunity to get into the league, but I feel like he possibly needs another year or two to hone his skills. But it's tough. I mean, we played Bryce last night. Crespi knocked out Sierra Canyon last night, and it's got to be hard to be those two boys because your dad is the greatest or arguably one of the greatest players ever to live. And we live in such obviously a social media driven era. So anything you do is going to be critiqued and criticized. And when you don't play well, it's going to be magnified. So I wish nothing but the best for those boys. I think he is an NBA talent, but I feel like he could probably use another year or two under his belt. But the clock is ticking because, Bron's ultimate goal is to play with his son.
All right, so you heard what Matt had to say. So first off, I like Matt's point about him not necessarily having to go to college this year. If the goal for LeBron James is to play with his son, obviously the fact that LeBron James is not looking like he's slowing up, we know that he's still chasing records, still chasing championships, still trying to put that scoring record as far as away as possible, and he's still looking good. He's not really getting injured that bad. Like sometimes he'll miss sometimes, but no major. So he's still gonna be out there. So that means that I feel like Bronny could do 3 years in college and LeBron James will still be in the league, ready to wait that last year, so he has a chance to play with Bronny and maybe Bryce. Who knows? Because Bryce is actually nice from what I've seen, right? And LeBron James came out recently with a quote saying that everybody is talking, but we still haven't decided what we will do. So yeah, Bronny James still has some time to do some polishing, and in my opinion, he needs it. He definitely needs it. I hope LeBron James, and I don't think so because we are talking about his son, that he's not going to be, selfish and push Bronny to join the NBA right now. Because just of the James name, I feel like someone will take a chance. That's not like going to be like a LiAngelo Ball situation when people take a chance and then they dump him. No, it's Bronny. And just of the money and the height that LeBron James can bring to his franchise, they will take him. Now, as far as the talent, I do think that further down the line, he could be in the league. I could see it because he does have some good stuff going for him despite the lackluster stats. If you look at his skill set and about his build or whatever, he is a 6.4 point guard. That's 210. So he's actually also very athletic. He's fast, he plays solid defense, and he doesn't turn the ball over much. If you watch some of his games or his highlights, you can see that he knows the game. He has a pretty high IQ. The only issue is that he's absolutely, positively inefficient right now. Again, 37% from the field goal as a guard, that's not good. 27 from three, you got to get these numbers up. And I feel like this is definitely why he needs to stay in college and polish his game. Just working on being more efficient, getting better shot off, using his athleticism, slowing the game down and everything, getting to the rim, the mid-range. If not, just getting fouled, getting some easy buckets so he can get some confidence going for himself. And that can come with more experience. He's only playing 20 minutes per game. That's not bad, but he could be more, I feel like, as he earns seniority in college. Because if they throw him in the NBA right now, first of all, he just wouldn't play. And even if he got some playing time, if right now he's dropping 5 points in college. I know the NBA defense is not great. LeBron James talking about, yeah, he could cook some NBA players. Nah, it's not going to happen. Especially given the fact that he's Bronny James going to have that target on his back. A lot of people were trying and come at him. Especially if, unfortunately, LeBron James is not able to be on the same team. They're going to be like, oh, your daddy ain't here no more. The trash talking will be terrible. So, if we're just talking talent, I feel like he has NBA talent. Now, is he allowed to go to the league and to do well in the league? I don't think so. I think that all-time great stuff like his father is out the window. Like, it's off the table. It's not going to happen. But as far as Bronny getting to the league, I feel like that sweet spot for him is, yeah, after 2-3 years, get like a more confidence, figuring out some good stuff offensively. The defense will be there. He can slide his feet. He has a lot of good highlights defensively. And I think he's going to be in the league. Will he leave a mark? Probably not. Hopefully he gets some minutes. Hopefully we get to see the whole James family, because regardless if you're a fan or a hater, I feel like this is some legendary stuff that we would witness from LeBron James and his family, man. And we know he's been working hard towards that, so that would be nice. And yeah, the last thing before we leave, man, like I know it's LeBron James' son. LeBron has a lot of haters and fans, but that's just a kid at the end of the day that's trying to make his way. I seen what Austin Rivers had to say about him wishing that he wouldn't play with LeBron James just because of the hate, and I kind of feel him on that. It's so many people who are preying on Bronny James' downfall, and I don't understand, especially after what he went through at the beginning of the year with the heart attack and all that. I'm like, why would you want a 19-year-old to fail? Like, we know the expectation, the pressure, and everything that he has to deal with, living in the shadow of his father. So he has to amount to something. And yeah, I just want to see him do good. I don't know about the NBA being a star or none of that, but yeah, make the league. That would be nice. So anyways, we're going to close the video right here. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And more importantly, get in that comment section and give me your thoughts. If you've seen some Bronny James, do you believe that he's an NBA talent or not? Let's talk about it. It's been your boy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.